Hello, it's that time of the week again. It is time for the weekly live stream here on Friday morning. Hopefully here you guys can hear me. I know I had some audio issues last week. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. So if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Let me know where you're coming from in chat. Hello. Sounds like you can hear me. It may be a little bit on the hot side, so we'll turn that down just slightly there to get everything up and running. Man, you guys are already showing up big and strong. Man, I'm so excited to see everyone here. We got Sparkles, we got XD Games, Dr. Sten, we got Dan from Creator Fundamentals, we got Beanie, Panic Videos, Geek Out, X Games. We got people coming in from all over the place. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today. We've already got a couple of super chats come in. You guys are showing the support, and for that I'm forever that's not even a word. I'm forever thankful for that, guys. It's just I'm just really appreciative of all your support that you've been showing me. And it's amazing. The moment you touched the cable, it crackled. Oh, I apologize about that. Man, who is glad that it is Friday? It is the end of the week, and it is time, my friends, to get into some YouTube chat, some business chat to help you guys go into the weekend. I have busy. Appears to be a lot of background noise. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. We've got some craziness going on the street out here. They're building two houses, not one, but two houses. And so that's not fun at all, and a lot of other crazy stuff. But I can probably turn down the gain just a little bit to kind of hopefully improve that. Emily, is it Friday already? It is Friday. I got a new stationary bike, a new Peloton bike, so I got my workout in this morning. Just excited to be here, feeling good. And so if you don't know what I do, my name is Dusty Porter. I host a podcast called Composer Dad Friday. What's going on? Happy Friday, my friend. So basically, this is what I do. My name is Dusty Porter. I'm a YouTube educator. I also run a technology tutorial educational channel, which is where you're watching this right now. Just basically, it's called Dusty Porter. I just recently rebranded it. I host a podcast called the YouTube Creators Hub Show, where I interview creators like yourself every single Wednesday. I just had an amazing creator on, and it's awesome. Sam28. Watching 207K account, what a fake. Yeah, man, I don't think I'm a fake. I think that, unfortunately, the way that the numbers kind of fall, the type of content I create, it's kind of just, that's kind of how the numbers roll, man. But I started out getting about 8 to 10 viewers on a live stream, and now I'm continually growing. So it's about putting the time and effort in and eventually getting there. So what questions, what concerns do we have this week? And don't forget, guys, we do channel reviews. If you want a channel review, you can do that via support with Super Chat. If you don't know what a Super Chat is, it's a way for you to support your creators like myself that allows us to get on here and do this thing full time. For all of you out there sharing this stream, sharing my content, I really do appreciate that. It's really helpful. We've got a lot of great people in the chat, in the stream right now who are willing to help you. It's not just myself who's going to be here doing this. So if you're new to the stream, we ask questions, we talk about YouTube, we talk about podcasting, we talk about online business, helping you grow a brand to help you get to a place to where you feel confident and comfortable in front of the camera. Whatever the situation may be, we're here today to help you guys get to the point to where you feel comfortable and confident. Let's see here. Dusty, this gig is real dang. Yeah, Sabby. Speaking of Sabby, thank you so much for the support. We've had a couple of super chats come in already from Sabby with the $2 hitting me before I even start. Also, we got one coming in from Panicked Videos. Man, you guys are really supporting, and I really appreciate that. Sam, dude, I'm in YouTube. Let's see, got on my video 88K when I woke up, found only 81K. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. SM Sonyu, I'm from India. Welcome. We've got a couple of people from India in the chat today. So hopefully the audio is okay, guys. I know that there's a lot of background noise. I know Beanie said there's a lot of background noise, so I do apologize for that. I do take pride in my audio, and so if it's not on point, I will have to do something about getting it on point. Harry Elliott 2007, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. We've got a few new people here today, and just want to say thank you guys for joining me today. It's a pleasure to be able to do this each and every week, and to have all of you guys show up and show up strong is very a really, really cool thing. So we're going to hang out for as long as you guys are willing to hang out with me, talk YouTube. So if you've got any questions, please put those in the chat there. And like I said, for a channel review and a channel grading, we can do that via Super Chat if that's something that you want to do. So that's kind of where we're at now. XD Games, what are your system specs? I'm not quite sure off the top of my head. I built this PC personally, and so the PC that I'm streaming at right now, I know has a pretty decent build. So that's kind of where we go. Sabby, I do take pride in my audio. Can I reuse this quote? Absolutely, you can reuse that quote. Absolutely. SM, I want to know about TubeBuddy. Yes, so I think you helped me here with my segue. And so TubeBuddy will bring you this stream every single Monday and Friday. So TubeBuddy sponsors these live streams. You will see a link in the show notes that will help you click on that link and will allow you to download the browser plugin. It will also help me out as well. As you know, TubeBuddy does sponsor me. They do provide me support to help me again do what I'm doing. So it's amazing. So TubeBuddy basically is a browser plugin that allows you to do different things on your YouTube channel to help take it to the next level. And so I can actually show you a little bit about some things that I've been working on with TubeBuddy here just shortly. E. Johnson, we got someone coming in from Wichita. What's going on? Geek Out, I did an audio test for my channel earlier this week. Yeah, man, audio for me is extremely important. Rosh, hey all, what's going on, Rosh? Howdy, what's going on, Beards? How are you guys doing today? Welcome to the stream, guys. It is going to be a good stream. We are going to absolutely kill it. I'm so excited. Geek Out, what mic and mixer are you using? Right now, I'm using a Shure SM78 microphone. So this guy that you see right here is the Shure S-U-R-E, or no, it's S-H-U-R-E, SM78. And then the mixer that I have it going on into is, that doesn't even make sense, that I have it going into is the audio... no, it's not the audio. It's the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. Now, I have two of these. My Mac that you see behind me that you can't really see is also running a Scarlett 2i2 with my Heil PR40 microphone. And so the way that I do tutorials and videos is that I basically have a Windows PC, obviously, and a Mac. So if I do tutorials for both platforms, I can do it that way. That's kind of how I go. Harry, how do you live stream? I live stream utilizing a free software called OBS. If you look at this right here on my channel here, you're going to see that the first video that I'm featuring here is basically how to use OBS Studio to live stream Twitch and YouTube. This video here that's featured on my channel will get you from start to finish on how to live stream. It'll get you up and running. And there's a lot of other great OBS tutorials out there, but I use OBS absolutely free, called Open Broadcast Software. It's absolutely amazing. I highly recommend you go and download it. It's completely free, like I said, and then it'll take some time. You got to have decent internet, obviously. You got to have a decent machine to be able to do it, and a webcam, which is kind of what I have here. And then, once you put all the pieces together, you are ready to go. Duck, what's going on, man? How should I go about contacting people for potential sponsorships on a YouTube and a podcast? That is a fantastic question, Duck. How do you approach people to come on to sponsor your podcast or your YouTube channel? It's very interesting because you've got to kind of meet the balance of not being too pushy and yet following up and not missing out on opportunities. And so what I have done, Duck, to get people to come and sponsor my podcast and do sponsored videos on my channel is I've done this. I've just cold emailed them. I've basically emailed them to, I go to their website, I go to their brand. So for you, Duck, it may be like a gun company, or it may be a duck blind company or something of that nature. And so with that, what I would do is I'd reach out to them, email them, and what you want to tell people is you want to tell people your stats. Right? So you want to tell people exactly your demographics. Like if your demo is hunters, male hunters in the age range of, 30 to 55, let them know that's your demo. Let them know you reach these people, they're watching, consuming your content. And so you got to know your demo. You got to be real in tune with your analytics. And then you're able to reach out to those companies, to reach out to those places, and they'll help you, and they'll normally kind of respond. If you don't get a response within a week, I always follow up. You don't don't want to be too pushy, but you do want to follow up, because if you don't follow up, you never know. Maybe they didn't see it. The incorrect person received the emails. That's kind of what I would do. That's kind of where I would go. Good question, though. What a great question. Geek says, what do you usually set your gain to? Well, last week I had it set a little too high and the microphone got a little too hot, but right now I have it about, I don't know, it's about 12 to 1 o'clock on the kind of the circle there, with the Scarlett 2i2. Harry, yes, download OBS. I think you're gonna love it. Kids Gaming OBS is turning out great. I think so myself. I hope it's working for you. Sim, what's up, guys? First time I can actually make these live streams. Welcome. So excited to have you here, Sim. Lovely things with Abby. Hi from North Carolina. Welcome, Abby. That's awesome. Panic, your personality and on-air voice is extremely awesome compared to most tech geeks. Great asset to have. The tech geeks that work for me hardly speak. Yeah, you got to have a good balance. You got to know kind of you got to know your strong point, right? You got to know kind of your pocket of what talents and strengths you have. One of mine, due to being on radio for a lot of years and doing things in college, has helped me feel comfortable on air to be on a live show like this. It's become it's one of my favorite things. Speaking of that, we do a live show here every Monday afternoon and every Friday morning. I'm actually going to be tinkering around with something on Monday. I'm going to try a new time slot. I may not be doing it forever, but I think I'm going to try a later time slot on Monday, so maybe like 5, 6, 7 Eastern on Monday afternoon. The only reason I'm doing this is because my wife will be away on spring break. She's a teacher. I have to stay here to handle some business stuff, and so I will have kind of the office, the house studio to myself, and so I will be doing that a little later on Monday, hopefully, to kind of attract some new listeners, some new viewers, and kind of get them there. So that's kind of where I'm at. Don't forget, guys, if you want a channel review, we can do that via Super Chat. You just support me, and then I'll go over and review and give you some pointers and tips on your channel. I think that you can talk to the people who've done that here in the stream. It's very helpful, and I'm not just personally for me, but you also get the comments and the feedback from the stream as well, which is absolutely way more even valuable than what I can give you. So that's pretty cool. And also we have a creator Discord, which I love to promote here on the stream. Basically, with the creator Discord, it's a place, if you support me on Patreon, where you can come and we talk about YouTube all throughout the day. So if you're looking to have a place where you can come with a tight-knit community, join my Patreon campaign just for as little as $1, and you can be a part of that creator Discord. Let's see here. Panicked, how much more? No, I'm going to go ahead and give you a review. There, you absolutely already sent in that super chat, and we're going to do that very soon. Sim Enthusiast, I see your super chat coming in. We will absolutely take care of that for you. Let's take a look at those channels here quickly in just 1 second. I had another question here. Beard says, do you have a video on how to do overlays on OBS? I do actually have a video on how to do that. If you go and let's go ahead and change it over. I'm trying to remember to change over. What's going on, Brandon Forbes? Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for hanging out today. If you go to my videos here, I got a couple of that I've done recently, actually. I've done one recently of how to do image slideshows in OBS. I've done one recently on how to add chat, like what I was just doing just a second ago on how to add chat like beside your face. I've just recently done a tutorial on how to do that. But the one that you're probably going to want to look at is this guy right here, the Streamlabs tutorial. So that was really loud. I apologize, guys. But the Streamlabs tutorial right here will actually allow you to, if you kind of look through here, it'll show you how to set up Streamlabs, and every alert that you see or overlays that you see on my stream, like when someone subscribes or someone donates, all of this is being done through Streamlabs. And so I highly recommend, if you haven't already, to kind of check out and figure out, how you can use Streamlabs, because it's such a great tool to use. And so that's kind of what I would recommend doing, is checking out how to set up and use Streamlabs with OBS. And also, again, I don't want to just promote myself. There's other great creators who do that as well. So let's take a look here at Panicked Videos with the $5 super chat for the channel review, and let's go ahead and take a look and see what you got going on here. I also need to change this. Oh, here we go. Panic D Videos is actually the name of that. So I said that wrong. So I do apologize for that incorrect word there. Let's take a look at his channel. So here we go. Panic D Videos. Our haunted travels, locations we have visited in the panicd.com database. All right, so the first thing I'll notice is I like this. What you're doing here, you have all of the text in a spot to where it's going to be fine on mobile devices. So on mobile devices, you're going to be completely fine. So when I go to your channel on my iOS device, on my iPhone, it's going to be completely fine. There's not going to be any worries of, any of this here on this side be cutting off or anything on this side being cut off either, which I love that. You got a lot of links up here. You've got a subscribe link. You've got all your social links. People who put Google Plus on there, it's not that I don't like Google Plus, I just don't know how many people use it, but maybe you're getting traffic from Google Plus. If that's the case, leave that on there. I don't want to be the one to tell you not to do it. You've got your website on there. A lot of really amazing stuff kind of linked there, which I love. Let's take a look at your video quality and your thumbnails. Now, one thing I would say for you Panic D videos is that if you're trying to go for the haunted theme, which I think that you are, is that I would go here and on your thumbnails, like, I can't really tell much about the text here. Like, I get that you're going for like a scary type font, which I like, but once you stick with something, once you get something on there, and you've kind of find something that works, stick with it, because it looks like you're changing up your colors and your fonts and you're putting them in random places. So you kind of want to frame this a little better on your thumbnails. You see what I'm saying? I hope I'm being clear and kind of helping you with that. And then even on this thumbnail, like with your vlogs, you want to put a picture of your face, but it looks like the framing is a little off. Like I just I'm talking a little too fast there. It looks like the framing is a little off on this video. So what I would do is I would create a thumbnail in Canva for free, or Photoshop if you use that, and really try to make my thumbnails pop a little more, because right now the colors are dark, and even like this yellow font, like right here in this one, it's hard to see, especially if someone was watching this on a mobile device. That would be very, very difficult to see. And so I want you to, number one, I want you to get a more streamlined theme when it comes to your thumbnails. Secondly, I want you to maybe experiment around with other fonts. I want you to, with your fonts here, I want you to get more of a bigger, bolder font. Like this font here, like the bold font that you have here underneath your banner. I like that font. The one that I love to use is actually called Bebesne, B-E-B-E-S-N-E. I can't spell it. But anyways, check it out. Google it. It's a free font. It's super big and bold and thick, and it's got some really cool aesthetics on top of thumbnails. So check that out. I really want you to work on your visual branding. I don't have a problem with your with up here. I think that's okay. Maybe the only thing that I would say is right here, like our haunted travels. Like the word haunted here is kind of difficult for me, like the way the cursive is, and so that's a little bit difficult to see. Other than that, I don't have a problem with what you're doing up here. I just want you to get more of a visual branding on your thumbnails. That's kind of my thoughts on that. Macarius with the $10. Thank you so much for that. We'll be checking out your channel and what you have going on. Thank you so much for the support, guys. That's amazing. It's such a cool thing to have people here. All right, so let's go ahead and close out of this. See what else you have going on here. In your playlist, Panic D. I don't like. It's not that I don't like it, but I really don't like to see like this here, like your liked videos. You don't want that to be the first playlist when people come to your playlist section. You want it to be maybe you want it to be your ghost stories and folklore, or maybe you want it to be your vlogs, or Panic D Paranormal Database. You know, you want to have your curated playlist to be something for people right here to see. You don't want that to be something. Liked videos, that's great. It kind of lets people know what you're into, what you're interested in. But honestly, what I would recommend you doing is changing over your playlist there to be something that you create. So Composer Dad, thank you so much for the support. $5 super chat. You guys are showing up big today. Thank you so much. It's awesome. And let's go ahead and look at your About Me section here. Join us as we research, investigate, and document locations across the United States. Okay, so I like what you're doing here, but I think I may have told you this before, Panic D. Here's what I want to see from you. I want story. I want you to tell me about you. I want story right here. I want you to tell me about your channel. This is fantastic. It's wonderful. But leave all of this in here. But I want a story. I want you to tell me more about yourself. Who are you? Like, it's a picture of you, and I assume that's your wife or a girlfriend in the picture there. I want to know more about you. Why did you start this channel? Who are you? How did you get to the point to where you're doing this channel? So please, 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 I love what you put here, but give me story, man. Give me story. I want to know more about what made you want to do this, what made you want to be a part of this type of thing here. So for you right now, I'm going to give you a B+, and here's why. I want you to get better visual branding, okay? I want you to get better visual branding. I want you to do a better job of streamlining your thumbnails. So once you get something that works, stick with it. Get a bigger, bolder font, you know, more widespread, and do that. So visual branding for you. Work on your playlist. Other than that, man, you're doing a good job. Keep it up. I know you said earlier you're getting a little frustrated, a little impatient. I don't want that for you. I want you to be patient. I want you to understand it's okay. You're going to grow. You're going to get better. Just keep putting in the time. Keep putting in the effort, and I promise you, you will be just fine. All right. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next channel review here. You guys are supporting me so much today, and you have no idea how much I appreciate it. It's really the support that you guys have showed me is today has just been already has just been great, and we're just going to keep going. So,
all right, guys, how's it going? Gene here.
All right, so we got Gene from Sim Enthusiast. He is actually he's actually a patron, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Speaking of being able to get together with creators, so that's awesome. And so let's take a look here at what we have going on. So we have Gene from Sim Enthusiast here. All right. So live Tuesday nights at 8:30 Eastern. New content Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. I love that. Lovely things with Abby with a $9.99 super chat. Wow, Abby, thank you so much. You guys are just being so kind today. I love it. Thank you guys so much for the support today. It's been amazing. This has been one of the better streams yet, so I really do appreciate that. You're welcome, Panic D. You're welcome. All right, Sim. So let's go ahead and look what you have going on here, Gene. First things first.
All right, guys, how's it going, Gene?
I love this. This up here, Sim Enthusiast, you've got, you see what I'm saying, Panic D? Like, see this bold text right here, like what you had there? I love that. I love this font. I can read it. You got the car in the background. It's not going to be cut off on mobile. And so all of this up here, I give you a big thumbs up, my friend. Great job on your channel banner. So let's go ahead and clear out of this. Underneath here, let's go ahead and look at your videos here. Even your thumbnails, you're doing such a good job with your thumbnails. This is kind of what I want to see from you guys with your thumbnails, is that I want you guys to go and look at this here. You got big, bold, colorful text. I know what it's about. You got the car here, Sim Racing System 2018 Season 3 Preview. I know what it's about. It's got amazing visual branding. It's got a great, bold, colorful text. If I'm into this kind of thing, boom, I'm clicking on that thumbnail. That is what I call a clickable thumbnail. That's what I want you guys to create. I want you to create clickable thumbnails. Create those thumbnails that people want to click on before they even know what it's about. I love that you're doing that. The only thing that I would say about this, Gene, is that it looks like you're just now getting into this yellow. I like the yellow a lot better. Now, if you have two different types of videos that you're doing throughout the week, you know, do one with yellow and do the other one with green. And so I love kind of how you're balancing that. But once you kind of get on a theme of how you want to do your thumbnails, I want you to stick to that. I want you to stick with the theme that works. So if it's yellow, if it's orange, I want you to stick with it, because that's going to allow you to show up in suggested videos, and people are going to be able to know, oh, that's Gene's videos, that's from Sim Enthusiast. And so boom, I want to take that, you know, I want to check that out, and I want to see what's going on with Gene. So that is awesome. Good job on your thumbnails. Because see, like this one right here, let me just clear these out. This one right here, it's harder for me to see. So that kind of tells you the difference of, here's your big text over here, and then right here, you got the smaller text right here. So I love what you're doing. You got a lot of help on thumbnails from the Patreon Discord. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of benefit for joining that, you know, supporting the Patreon campaign. For $1 a month, guys, you get access to that Discord channel. It's super imperative that you have a group of people you can work with and talk with and bounce ideas off of. And so that's amazing that you got help there. So I love what you're doing with your thumbnails. Let's take a look at your videos here and see kind of where you're at.
All right, guys, how's it going? Gene here, Sim Enthusiast. Welcome back to another live 9 p.m. And here's what I'm talking about. Russell made this livery.
So what we have here is you got you voicing over the video. The first thing that comes to my attention when I listen to your content, when I listen to these videos, it sounds like when you're recording.
Really captures the fun and chill nature of this channel. So
like the audio, the audio's solid. I like the audio. The screen cap here is fantastic, and so I don't have a problem with that. Maybe with your audio, sounds like we got a little bit of background noise. When you're recording it, you need to be careful. You need to make sure that your recording space is in a position to where it's giving you the best possible audio, that crisp, those dulcet sounds. And I know I've already told you guys earlier in the stream, I'm a audio fanatic, so that's one thing that I will hit people on a lot is, hey, listen, when you're doing a YouTube content, you want to be sure that your audio, your space is soundproof. Now, like live streaming, like what I'm doing, I've got the big PC over here making a lot of noise, and so it's difficult for me, and I worry about audio. So let's see here. So we got yourself here. Like the screen cap looks good. You're already using you got links here to subscribe to you. Video quality is fine. I see no problem with that. The only thing I would say for you to grow, and also this right here, this right here bothers me. This little icon here. I assume this will take me to, let's see, your Twitter account. What you'll need to do is remove the S here in the URL after HTTP, and that will actually show the Twitter logo there, and that will make sure that we're able to see that nice, good-looking Twitter logo. Let's look at your playlist here. What we got going on? We got projects. We got 2018. We got this and that. You know what? Your playlist, you're doing a good job with playlists. I can tell you've made a lot of changes, like since consuming this content. Like you're doing a really good job. Hi there, my name is Gene. This is my YouTube channel, Sim Enthusiast. This channel is focused on sim racing, so you will mostly see games like iRacing. Okay. Again, I want to see story. Give me more story here. Tell me who you are, Gene. Like I'm okay with that, but I want to know, who is Gene? Give me more Gene. I want to know the story about you. I want to know what is going on about you. What made you get to the point to where you love sim racing? People want to know who the person is behind the microphone, who that person is. And then even for you, Gene, on your thumbnails, something in the future, if you're not interested in it, I understand. But with your thumbnails, I don't know. The only thing I see missing from your channel is you haven't put your face out there. And maybe that's a decision that you've made, but a channel like this, especially when you go live, every Tuesday night, you may want to put your face in it. You may want to do that. And so maybe that's something you look into. Overall, I'm going to give you as well. I'm going to give you a B+ as well. I think you are on the path to success, Gene. You're doing a great job. I want to see more story. I want to see you streamline those thumbnails a little more and watch your audio on your videos. Other than that, man, you're doing a great job. And thank you so much for the support. What a great community that we're building here. Thank you so much. All right. We had a great donation, super chat coming in from Macarius, I believe was the name there. And so we're going to take a look at their channel and see what's going on with them. So we have Macarius right here. And I would like to say, Macarius, wow, thank you so much for that support. I really do appreciate that. That's awesome. And so hopefully you are here in the chat where we can take a look at your channel and see what's going on. Gene, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. The support's been amazing. All right, Macarius, follow your dreams. New episodes every Monday. All right, so the first thing I see when coming to your channel here is that you just started a couple of months ago. Looks like you need to, the one thing I would say for you and for every creator is when you start a channel, you want to make sure, especially in the beginning, that you are consistent. Excuse my handwriting here, guys, but you want to be consistent. That is a big thing when it comes to a YouTube channel in the early stages. People want to know if they come to subscribe to a channel that is just in the infancy stages, you want them to be, confident that you're gonna upload videos. So for you, Macarius, I want to see that. Over here, I like that you have a picture of yourself with ET. That's hilarious. I love that. The only thing I worry about is maybe your arms being cut off on the mobile device. That would be the only thing that I would worry about. But over here, I know for sure a lot of this is being cut off. I mean, probably on mobile, what you're going to see is like maybe half of this here. So what I want you to do is re-edit. You can go into Canva. I've showed people this, Macarius. Go to canva.com, and what you want to do is you'll want to squeeze this stuff in. I probably would bring you and ET in a little bit, and then I would bring in your text over here. Also, I'm not too sure how excited I am about the red text on a blue background, especially when you've got the image kind of overlaying here. So I want to see you kind of streamline this a little more. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. Like if you go over here to Canva, let's go to YouTube channel art here. Here we go. You're going to see that if we go to Canva, we're going to be able to start designing our own channel art directly here, and the size is going to be perfect. So what I want to see from you is I'd like to see you go over here to Canva and start uploading those images that you have on your channel, and I want you to do it that way. That way the colors are going to mesh up correctly. That way your images are going to show up on mobile, because what I'm worried about for you is that when someone goes to your channel on mobile, they're not going to be able to see everything because, you know, this is a really funny picture here. I love what you're doing, but I want you to bring everything over to the center a little bit. That way we're not worried about mobile not being able to see. Beanie says red on blue for some reason is a harsh contrast. Yeah, and it may be just this color blue, but maybe if you love that blue color, Macarius, I would change this red font here. Change that red font to a white. Like a white on blue is good. That sounded like a French white on blue. I don't know what I'm saying here. Anyways, but maybe a white on blue. That would kind of be something that I think would help you out. And again, you're going to need to upload more videos here, because right now when you go to your homepage, you know, you got this video here. I like that. This is why I'm chasing my big dreams. I love that. But you're going to want to have more videos. That way, when you come down here, you got a little more to show. Like right now, you know, I like that you have this YouTube creators that inspire me. I love that. Let's take a look at your videos and see what's going on here.
Thought about it, and he started it. Everybody's off.
So I assume you are. This is your first week of 40 projects in 40 weeks. That's cool, man. That you're supporting and you're helping people kind of promote their causes. Like, I like this. You're getting a lot of likes on Facebook. People are loving this.
Major organizations.
So you're interviewing people.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope it inspires you to go out there and help others in need.
Look at you. Look at you. Look at that. Look at that video quality. And the audio is good too.
If you'd like to know more about the organization and my experience, make sure.
I love the background. Just be careful with this light over here. Like the way these light bulbs work, it kind of drowns out your face. Like for me, like even today, you can tell like on this stream how blue I am. It's because of, I have my can lights, but I have like this blue LED coming over here. It bothers me. And so I want you to watch that, Macarius, like this light over here. Just watch that light, because what happens is it'll kind of drown your face out, but you've done a pretty good job of kind of avoiding that. Bom Grillings, enjoying your content, especially love the podcast. I've listened to every episode while at work and have learned so much. Keep it up. Bom, thank you so much. Wow, you guys are just coming through today with the support. I really appreciate that. That's fantastic. And for any of you who are super chatting who don't want a channel review, you're just doing it. And you can do this, by the way, just to support me and the channel. That's great. If you want to donate your channel review to someone else in chat, let me know, and I can do that as well. I think that's a pretty cool and unique way. Beanie says, Macarius, on mobile, your ET and in your picture fits, but your text gets cut off a little bit. So definitely check that out. So turn it off or lower the intensity. Maybe lower the intensity or pull it away a little bit. Like if I go and watch now.
Tune in on Wednesday for my live feed at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, that's 6 p.m. Eastern.
You're going to be doing some live streams. Look at you, man. Look at you. You're doing some cool stuff. You're getting in the camera. You're feeling, this is confidence right here. This is confidence. I'm glad I got to check out your channel, Macarius, because this is super cool, like what you're doing. You're helping people out. You're getting on here. You've got the end cards. You've got this little here to subscribe. You got your videos here. Listen, man, you're doing some good stuff. What I want from you is more videos. You need to upload more videos, because right now, man, you don't have that much. Also, right here on your profile image, here's what I want from you, Macarius. It's that picture of you and ET. I want a big picture of your face. I want a big picture of you, because I think you're a personality, man. I think you've got a great presence on camera. I want to know more about you. And so put your face in your profile image, because I think you're going to see that you're going to get more out of that. And so definitely take a look at that. Super cool, man. Wow, that's awesome. Let's look at your Geek Out essay need tips. Awesome, man. Thank you so much for the support, guys. I really do appreciate that. So more videos for you. Really nothing I can say about playlists yet for you, Macarius, until you get more videos. It's going to have to be more content. Under the About Me section, hi, I'm a human, an Egyptian-American human. That's cool, man. A pilot, a DJ, and a dreamer. That's what I'm talking about. Let people know about you, man. Who are you? How did you get to this spot where you are now? Amazing. I love that. One of my dreams is to do charity fights flying celebrities. I love this. Maybe even give me some more links here. You got a little link here to add me on Instagram. Maybe give me even more links. Start a website, man, for like this kind of thing that you're doing. These videos could drive people to your website to help others, you know, get their message heard and to get out there what you're trying to get out there. What a cool message. What a cool channel. Work on the visual stuff. Work on being a little more consistent. So for you right now, I'm going to give you a C+, Macarius, just for the fact of, I think you've got a good presence on camera, but I also think you need to be more consistent. I think I want to see more videos out of you, and I want to see more visual branding. So like on your thumbnails here, I can tell you haven't gotten to that yet. I want to see on your thumbnails, I want to see you get a little more streamlined. This one here that has your face in it, so this one right here, let me see more like that. Let me see more like that. I love that. I love what you're doing. Cool stuff, man. Thank you for doing that. Really, really appreciate it. Rosh Sillers with the $5 super chat. Thanks for sharing your insight. Rosh, thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. Christina, you're a real estate whisperer. Good morning, everyone. Sorry for being tardy. You're not tardy. You're just on time, Christina. We're just getting started good anyways. Macarius, thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. All right. Next in, Composer Dad, do you want me to go check out what you got, the improvements you've made? If you do, Composer Dad, I'm sure you're still in here. Definitely let me know. I will go over and review your channel, give you some tips and pointers as well. But first, we're going to get to Lovely Things with Abby with the $9.99 super chat earlier. Abby, I hope you're still here. You said thank you, but you know what? I want to go and look at what you have going on. Lovely with Abby. All right, here we go. Lovely with Abby. Lovely things, mommy, home, and lifestyle with Abby. New content every single week. Abby, what a beautiful profile banner here. I love this. Like this is what I want to see people do. It's centered. When I go to it on mobile, I'm going to be able to look at it, and it's going to be able to be viewed very easily. She lets me know. I love the lowercase. I love the lowercase text here. It says mommy, home, lifestyle. And then it's got with Abby here in that really pretty cursive text. And I love the colors. Macarius, $5 just to thank you. That's all. Man, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the support. New content every week. The first thing that comes to my mind is, number one, for you, Abby, this picture here is fantastic. I love that. It lets me know who you are. It lets me know a visual aspect of who Abby is. The first thing I would tell you to do here, and again, this is just my thoughts. It's not that I'm... Christina, you said I would grade for my channel today. Yes, you will be getting a grade for your channel, Christina. Don't let me forget that because of the craziness that's going on. So for you, Abby, the first thing that comes to my attention is right here is you have this playlist set up as just your uploads. I want to see more playlist on your home screen here. I also want you to change the playlist layout from being vertical to horizontal. So like if we go here to like say my channel, you see how all of these playlists here, nope, never mind. Go to my homepage here. All of these playlists on my channel are going to be horizontal. So left to right, left to right, left to right. It just allows you to put more stuff in your homepage, and it looks like you've got more going on. And so you can go into your channel settings and change that from vertical to horizontal. And when you do that, you're just going to be able to get more stuff onto your channel. You've already got over 1,100 subscribers. What a cool little channel here. Let's take a look at your videos here. you are uploading. And see, you have tons of videos. Like you've got a lot of videos here. So Abby, what I want to see is right here on your homepage, give me more of your playlist. I want to see more playlists here. So and I want them to be vertical because I want to see more and more of kind of what you've got going on. Let's take a look at your videos and see what's going on. Let's see here. Let's take a look at your most recent video here, Abby, and see what's going on.
Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a recipe that...
Okay, so this is like the epitome of framing. She's framing herself. She's got a lot. She's got the stuff she's going to be talking about over here on the left. Like, I want everyone to take a look at this. Abby, you're doing such a good job with if this is what your videos are like, keep doing this. The framing is good, okay? She's got the topic of the video over here on the left. I love all of that. That's fantastic. Let's keep going. Let's see what she has going on here.
It's one of my personal favorites, a chicken tortilla soup. I absolutely love the flavor.
See the lapel mic? She's got the lapel mic, so the audio is going to be fine.
And the combination of and get a tablespoon of cumin. Now you can saute your chicken.
Good videography. Good videography. Like, I love the transitions from piece to piece here.
Broth and soup. So we're going to need 4 cups.
The only thing I'd say, if you're doing these videos again, Abby, maybe on the text here, make it a little bolder, a little bigger, because with that cursive, it's harder to see. It's like when I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at it on a big desktop here, so I want you to maybe work on the font there a little bit. And again, I'm nitpicking. This is great.
Give it a really, and we're going to set the soup function, and we're going to lower that to...
See, your audio is great. Like, the audio here, when you have your lapel, is much more clear than your voiceover here.
Coming out, or liquid to be shooting out, and we're going to set the soup function.
So just make sure that when you're doing things and when you're active and you're going in and out of different transitions and scenes, that you're not, when your head gets kind of up here, the lapel mic doesn't pick up as good. So make sure you're in the mic and make sure you take note of that. But this video is making me hungry, by the way, Abby.
Then we'll give it a good...
So I think your content is good. Let's see, spark intimacy and grow closer than ever, date idea. So you're doing romance stuff, you're doing food stuff. So it's basically like a lifestyle channel. I love it. I think your thumbnails are spot on. You're doing such a good job with your thumbnails. I love this one here, your wedding day with your husband there. I love that. The only thing I would say is maybe streamline it a little more. Like this one here, like with the text here, I like the way that one looks. This one here with the image of you looking back, I like that one. Let's see. All of these that you have the same font and you are streamlining your thumbnails to a sense. So I kind of like the way you're doing that. But with your playlist here, let's see what we have. You have plenty of playlists. So what I want you to do is go back to your homepage. I want you to add those playlists. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, like here's my channel here. Go to customize channel. When you're editing your channel, when you're on your homepage. Abby, I hope you're still here. If you're still here, let me know you're still here. And then what I want you to do is I want you to go up here and like you can add, different playlists by, the pencil icon here. So I want you to go here. I want you to move playlist around, see what's working for you, see what isn't, because I want to see more of you on your home page. When people come here, they would have to click over to your videos to see that you do have a lot going on. And so what I want you to do is on the homepage here, I want you to give me more of Abby. I want more of your playlist, more of what you're doing. So definitely, I want to see more of you in the playlist section here of your homepage. On the About Me section here, let's see. Hello there, I'm Abby. I'm excited to have you visit my space here on YouTube. You're kind of telling a little bit about what you have going on. You've got a Bible verse here, which I love. You got your email, your website. All of this stuff is good. Maybe the only thing I would give you, I would want to see more here on your About Me section, Abby, is, again, more story. I want to see more story. Tell me about yourself and your husband, how you got to where you are today, why you're creating YouTube content. I want to know more about that. So give me some story here about you, Abby, and your family and your husband. Because up here you say mommy, home, lifestyle. Like, I think that all of that is really cool. So let's take a look at your channel analytics here to check your growth, see kind of how you're working here. You're getting some subs. You're getting, here lately, you've been getting a lot of different subs. You know what, Abby? You're doing a good job. Thank you so much for the support. I'm going to give you an A-. The only reason I give you an A- at this point is over here on your homepage. I want to see you add more of those playlists. I want to see you streamline, tighten up that visual branding on your thumbnails. But overall, Abby, round of applause for you. Great job, and thank you for supporting the channel. Really do appreciate it. It doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you so much. Man, we're having like a lot of great channels come in and ask, refer for channel reviews. That's amazing. Thank you guys so much. Composer Dad, you are next, my friend. Let's take a look, see what you have going on, and just number one, tell you how much I appreciate you supporting me as well. All right, Composer Dad, here he is. Great video quality, as always. Abby, I hope you didn't just miss that whole segment because I just reviewed your channel. If you did, go back and view it because I think that you're going to take a few of those little pointers and it's going to really help you out. All right, Composer Dad versus the Bible YouTube series and podcast. I love that you're doing a podcast, Composer Dad. That is amazing. I love that. Over here, I'm just afraid. I'm not sure. Beanie, maybe you can help me out here. I'm not sure if any of this, maybe this all makes it on the mobile. Maybe this all over here makes it on the mobile. I'm not sure. I just don't want this cute little kid right here to be cut out. I mean, come on. Look how adorable. That's amazing. So you're presenting your, let's see, you're presenting your family here. I love that. Composer Dad, I love the text up here. Big, bold text. Oh my goodness. Love that. It's very aesthetically pleasing. It's big and bold. You got the musical notes here. I love that. What else do we have going on? Beanie says that you have a great sense of humor. You do have a great sense of humor. You have a fantastic sense of humor. He is a patron as well. If you want to go and join Composer Dad and Beanie and Christina and all of the other people who are a part of our Discord channel where we talk about YouTube all throughout the day, to be honest with you, the value is not with me. The value is with the community. There is strength in numbers. If you want to do that, you can support us on Patreon. Check that out. I think that would be amazing. So with Composer Dad, we've got your playlist here. You got your songs and shorts. You got your Composer Dad at home. Your more recent, let's see here, your more recent thumbnails. I'm loving the big, bold font. I'm loving the images right here. I love that. Let's see here. What else do we have here? Ooh, I love this thumbnail. The most recent thumbnail is on point, my friend. Look at this here. That's impressive. You got the gradient in the background. You got the big font there. You got a picture of yourself looking dapper. I love that. Keep doing that. And this picture here that you're utilizing with you and the baby, keep doing it, man. Keep doing it. This is just adorable, just so cute. I like how you're streamlining your thumbnails, like this one here live on YouTube. This was your live stream here, Composer Dad's Saturday morning songwriting jam. I love that you're doing this. Beanie says on mobile you're losing 2 people from the left and the Bible is gone on the right. So yeah, you're losing a little bit of imagery there on mobile. Might want to check that out, see if you can tighten that up a little bit if you possibly can. What else do we have here? But yeah, I love the big font. This one here has to be my favorite. The most recent thumbnail that you've done. You're knocking it out of the park, man. Keep doing those thumbnails like that. I think you're going to see a lot of success with those thumbnails there. Under the Composer Dad, following thumbnail advice from Team Dusty Discord. Thanks. Hey man, we got some thumbnail Nazis in there that will absolutely blow your mind. That will help you out. So that's awesome. What else do we have here? Hey families, follow Unflappable Composer Dad as he accepts intense new videos every week. Again, I want to know more about you. Composer Dad, you need to give me a story here. I want to know about you and your family. You're showing them to me up here, and yet I don't know very much about them here. Like, why are you doing this? You're musically talented, obviously. Tell us your history of how you got started. And then you have your links down here. You got your email, you got your Patreon campaign, you got all of that good jazz down here. Boom. I want to see all of that. Perfect. I love that. Let's see. What else do we have here? Let's look at your video. You have to see Composer Dad's last video. It's hilarious.
Want to make some extreme chocolate peanut butter banana no sugar added overnight oatmeal in a crock pot without waking anybody up?
Your voice is amazing. Just first off, can you guys hear this?
No problem.
When I play it?
Follow these steps.
At home.
It's pretty late here. Everybody else is asleep. I'm gonna do the first part of this. I got the steel cut oats here. I'm pouring a cup of oats.
How did you do that? How did you do that? Composer Dad, can you create me like some audio for my intro on YouTube, like where it's just like Dusty Porter and it sounds like amazing? If you can, let me know, please.
I put in extra because it doesn't matter. You can put more in. 4 cups of water.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
This doesn't matter. You can put this.
Extreme chocolate peanut banana slow cooker overnight oatmeal.
Doesn't matter because it always works. It's like 4 to 1 liquid to.
Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. Oh man. Good stuff, man. Just keep doing this stuff. Like, this stuff is hilarious. Like, it's hilarious. Like, people are going to come to watch this. This is so cool. This is so cool. Isotope vocal synth. Yeah, I use Isotope as well. So your video quality, man, I'm not worried too much about that. Like, I think you're good. So I think for you, tighten up this up here. Tighten up your visual branding. Also, I assume this is a Squarespace website. The only reason that I know that is because that little black square right there. So what I would recommend you doing is creating a favicon or a favicon or whatever you want to call it. That way, like when people go to, basically like a guitar or a musical note, that way it looks a little more visually appealing here other than that black box, because that black box kind of gets drowned out. Again, these are small things, but overall, man, I'm going to give you an A- as well. The only thing I want to see for you is for you to tighten up this stuff up here. But overall, man, your videos are hilarious. Like, you got a great personality. For you, the success is going to come once you get a video that kind of takes off. You're going to see success and you're going to blow up, man. You're doing a good job. I'll give you an A-. Tighten up your visual branding a little bit. Other than that, tell the kids I said hello. And cool stuff on the audio, man. Your audio is really good. You're doing some fun stuff there. So Composer Dad, go check him out if you haven't already. All right, next we're going to take a look at Bom Grillings. Let's take a look at Bom Grillings. For those of you seeing those $4.99 or $9.99 super chats come in, that's from a mobile device. You can now give super chats via mobile device, which is super cool. Oh, that's cool. Favicon on Squarespace. Yeah, there's a place in Squarespace. I have a Squarespace site myself where you can go in and you can actually change up your favicon to where it shows something personalized to you or your channel. That's kind of my thoughts. All right. Bom Grillings. Look at this right here. First thing I can say is that right over here, I know you keep hearing me say this, but like over here where you're telling me everything that's going on your channel, recipes, all that over here. Also cooking, barbecue and grilling, barbecue and cooking, all of this is going to be taken out on the mobile device. So you wanting to bring that into the center, what I would do is maybe put it here like vertically. So what I mean by that is go ahead and list these things here, like right here and right here. That way you're able to see them when you go to the channel on a mobile device. And so right here is where you kind of want to list those things and then list those things right here as well. Other than that, your links look good right here. Bom Grillings, you've got your website, you've got your Insta, you've got your Facebook. The only thing is this guy right here, which is your Twitter. You need to remove the S off of the HTTP. That way you're going to be able to see the Twitter tweet icon or whatever you want to call it. Love the logo. Logo doesn't bother me. Bom Grillings, that doesn't bother me either. I think that looks good. This up here is making me extremely hungry. I think I'm going to eat wings today. I know you guys don't want to hear that. I think I'm going to eat wings today. I feel like I deserve that. I've worked out this week. I'm feeling good. I think I'm going to eat wings. A lot of food channels today, by the way. Man, you guys are making me hungry. Let's see here. Thumbnails I love. Like this one here. Like the second one, look at this guy. Look at this thumbnail. Look at that. I want more of these. Like that thumbnail looks amazing. Even this one, you got your logo in the bottom corner, which I don't have a problem with. The only thing I would say for you is when it comes to your thumbnails is that I want to see you streamline it a little more. So like when you find something that you like and that's working well, I want to see you kind of streamline it across the board here and kind of take a look and kind of see what's going on. Like this one here looks really good. Like the images with the food, very high quality HDR images. I love those. The ones with you reacting to the food, like I love those. Give me more of those. I want to see that. I mean, people like what you're doing. You got over 2K subs. I mean, you're killing it. I mean, when it comes to that. Under playlist here, we got grill recipes, pizza. You are really trying to make me hungry right now. Pizza sounds good too, but I'm trying to stay away from the pizza. Barbecue builds and reviews. Apparently, you're doing some live streams. Let's check.
Welcome to Bom Grillings live stream.
Look at you, man.
We've got a great live stream for you today. But it's the chicken, or not the chicken.
One of my favorite things to do in my industry is when I get to check out your channels, like I get to kind of like I get to know you. You kind of get a step into a channel, and like I never would have expected you to look like that or to sound like that. Like I feel like you're doing such a good job. Let's take a look at your most recent video.
Dublin coddle. And we're using the Dutch oven, and we're going to be doing it in the fire. All right, let's get into the ingredients, what you're going to need. The first ingredient you're going to use is a yellow potato. We have about 2.5 pounds here.
Your video quality is superb. Your audio is just right up there with it.
Slice it up into
What are you using for on-camera audio, Brom? Bom, out of curiosity. So what are you using for on-camera audio? I'd like to give the audience kind of a information on is it a lapel mic, or what are you doing for on-camera audio, because it's really good. What else do we have here that I want to tell you about? Let's look at your About Me section. Cooking, barbecuing, and grilling is what we do. Amazing recipes. See, the thing is that you're not afraid of putting yourself out there. So I think for you, I'd like to see you. I'm not sure. I don't know. Things are working really well for you. But I'd like to see your personality and your face could be something that takes your channel to the next level. Like you're putting yourself in the thumbnails. I wouldn't be against you putting yourself in your channel profile image, because I think you're already doing it. You're already putting yourself out there. And so I want to see you do more of that. So I have an AT2 2035 with an audio interface. Yeah, that's why. That's why. You're using an audio interface, and you are doing it right. Your audio sounds fantastic. I just want to see more of you, man. Like, I like the ones where you're reacting to your videos. Your thumbnails are really good. Your About Me section, as I've told everybody today, I'm a story person. I love hearing more about people's lives and their story and the transparency. And so for you, I want to see more of story here in the About Me section. But man, you're like 500K views. You've been doing this for a few years now. I mean, you're growing. Let's look at your channelytics here, see what's going on. I mean, you're getting you're averaging 5, 6, 7, 8 subs a day. I mean, listen, you're doing a great job. Keep doing what you're doing. I think that's you're on the right path. Here's something that I would like for you to try. I'm not sure if you're a TubeBuddy user, but if you are, and if you're not, you may want to be. This show's brought to you today by TubeBuddy, by the way. I would like for you to. Christina says this looks good in dark mode. Let's see. How do I change it to dark mode? How do I do this? Here we go. Look at this. Dark mode. We've gone dark mode. I don't know. I like it better with the light mode, though, just because I can see things better. All right, so for you, maybe try the A/B testing of thumbnails. See which thumbnails are performing for you well and which ones are not doing well, and then go with the ones that are. So use that TubeBuddy feature if you haven't, or just kind of test them on your own to see what works. But overall, man, I'm going to give you right now a B+. Seriously, you're doing a good job. You've got a phenomenal quality. You're live streaming. You're doing amazing. Like, keep doing what you're doing. I think that for you, it's just going to be keep implementing on the things that are working already, and then just going beyond that. So good stuff, Bom. You've made me hungry. I hope you're proud of yourself. I'm starving. It's already 11:30. I'm absolutely hungry. So thank you so much for the support, and thank you for allowing me to review and rate your channel. That's you got a lot of good stuff going on. All right, now we have one coming in from Geek Out SA. Says, need tips. Let's take a look at Geek Out SA, see what he has going on for us today. Let's see here. Oh, I love this, man. This is cool. Geek Out San Antonio, Geek Out. Why is it the dark mode? I don't want dark mode again. Don't do that on me. There we go. You're welcome, Bom Grillings. Thank you so much for hanging out and stopping by today. What a cool stream. What a cool channel. Geek Out San Antonio, live geeky show. Again, the one thing that I would tell you is over here, I'm sure a lot of this over here is going to be cut off where it says live geeky show, and you want to bring that into the center of the screen there to get kind of all of that being seen. I love the visuals here. You can tell that either you're a graphic artist or someone you know is a graphic artist, and so I love this. You've got a caricature of yourself here. I love that. Geek Out San Antonio. Got your website. You got like stuff that you love, like Pokemon, Mario, Batman. I love all of that. Your homepage looks good. You got your horizontal playlist, which I love. Under videos here, your thumbnails. Let's see here. I love the thumbnails here that have the caricatures here, and then actually has the up here. The only thing I would try is this color here, the brown color. Maybe experiment with a different color, like this brown color up here. Maybe experiment with a different color. Maybe I don't know, a white or a green with the white text on top, because that brown's kind of it's not that it's bad or anything, but it's a little bit I don't know, dull per se. With everything being so visually appealing on your channel, it's just I love this. I see that you're kind of the most recent videos, you've kind of gotten away from your caricatures here, and you're putting yourself in the thumbnails. I love that. If that's the route you want to go, do it that way. I think that would be another route for you to go. The only thing that I would say is right here where you see kind of the white box with the black text. When it's angled like that, it's harder for me to read. Maybe it's not for other people. I'd like to see that more centered, and maybe angle it like you did this one to where it's not as angled if you're going to go this route. But try not to get away from the caricatures, because I believe that's something you have going for you. So maybe put yourself in the thumbnail and then like the characters of yourself kind of somewhere in the corner, because I think that's something that makes your channel unique from other channels. And let's take a look at your videos here. Whoa, that was loud. That was loud. Let's see. A Wrinkle in Time.
Your father is missing, and there are accusations all around him.
Book talk.
This makes you feel really
Look at this. You got a green screen. You got the kind of the universe behind you there. How unique is that? That's super cool.
Super angry. Why is this happening to your family? Then all of a sudden, these three strange little women show up, and they take you on a wild ride through the galaxy on a fight of...
Okay, so I like that. Your audio sounds a little bit peaky. So I'm not sure if you have an on-person microphone like a lapel mic. But what I would do is try to adjust where the location of that is, and a lot of it's going to be the recording space that you have, right? Like where are you recording? What are you the space? Do you have soundproofing? Yada yada. If you don't, that's fine. But you can tell from the audio like this here.
A bit of a difference in the good versus evil.
You can just kind of hear a little peakiness on that, so be careful with that. Your green screening, your key mapping looks great. Like you can't see any outlines on this, so I think that you're doing a pretty good job with that. So those are kind of your book reviews, your book talk, and let's look at another type of video here, kind of like this one here. It's your live stream action here. Oh, I like this. You've got your live stream set up here. I love this. Look at this. This is pretty cool. That's your wife?
And there's like all kinds of Superman pop figures, bobbleheads, metal ones.
You got your lower thirds here?
We'll be going on my shrine.
I'm like, one day I should turn my camera around and just show y'all his shrine over there, because it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so just be careful with your audio, because it does sound a little peaky. So just make sure you're working with the gain on your microphone. The gain can have a big part of kind of what you're doing. And also when you're working with lapel mics, like I can't stand up right now. If I could, I would stand up. But when you're working with lapel mics, when I go out and shoot a wedding, we do wedding videography. We mic up the preacher, the priest, or whoever's performing the ceremony. And so what I would recommend is you center the lapel mic, and like right now, looking at that video, you have it kind of over to the right over here. And so what I would recommend you doing is just be really careful about kind of being observant of knowing that the microphone is there. You don't want to act like it's there and talk into it, but what you do want to do is just to be careful about your lapel mic and kind of how it's working on that kind of thing. So be careful about that and kind of how you're doing it. Under your about section here, Vincent has been a geek since his grandma Colleen began. All right, now this is good. Like, I love this. Like, this right here, telling me about you, Vincent, and telling me about your wife Colleen. That is how you want to do it. That is what you want to do. Like, you want to tell story, you want to be noticed. I love that. You guys are doing some good stuff. Vincent, Colleen, I love your live stream setup. Just be careful about your audio. Also, you want to make sure that you go over here, remove this over here, remove this over here, bring it all down, into the center over here. Maybe even put the text maybe somewhere in the center over here, and then kind of go from there. Overall, I'm going to give you guys right now a B-, because the only reason I give you a B- is because I would like to see more visual branding streamlined. I want to see you fix your channel banner, and then I also want to see you kind of tweak and tighten up the audio a little bit in your videos. Other than that, you're doing a great job. And then like I always tell people, this guy right here, your Twitter account, remove the S in the HTTP, and that will get rid of this ugly little globe icon here, and will allow you to see the nice, beautiful Twitter logo. So, B- for you right now. Awesome job. Thank you so much for the support. Joey says, hey, Dusty, what do you use to write on your screen? It is a Chrome browser plugin. I'm not sure the name of it right now, to be completely honest with you. Let's see. Settings, bookmarks. No. How do I look at this? Let's see. Settings here. I can tell you later. I can actually write it in chat later, so we can I can help you with that. Let's see here. We had some more support come in from, let's see, Rosh Sillers came in with some support. So let's go ahead and check out Rosh, his channel, and what he has going on. All right. Okay, Rosh, for you, you're doing marketing, creative marketing strategies, grow your business, helpful videos uploaded every week. Okay, the channel banner is killer. Like, you're doing a good job. For me, I'm a big fan of white space. Like all of this over here, like, that may bother some people, but for me, it doesn't bother me. It just looks so clean. Like, it just really looks so clean. Like, his channel, when I come to it, I know what it's about. I know who he is. He's got a picture, a great high-quality picture of himself. I love that. And so, for you, your visual branding is spot on. The only thing I would say is maybe just like, I love this font here, like the font of the creative marketing strategies. This font here doesn't do that much for me, so maybe play around with the font there and see if you can get that a little more visually appealing. Otherwise, the color schemes match. Your shirt matches the apple and the font color here. There's a lot to be said about that. I think you're doing a good job with your visual branding there. So we'll go ahead and clear and close out of that. Your homepage here, I love these thumbnails. Man, this right here, this is how you do it right here. Facebook marketing. These videos are going to take off. I really know they are. When you're doing how-to educational content, look at this right here. And you've got a bunch of different pictures, right? Like, you got this one here, you got this guy, you got this guy. I love how you're interacting with your thumbnail. That's kind of how I say it, right? Like, you're interacting with your thumbnail. You're doing like a, you're responding to the content you're creating. So thumbnail game for you is on point. I'm not worried about that for you right now. Let's see here. Videos. Let's take a look at videos here. So we got videos underneath here. Yeah, your thumbnail. See, now this is what I keep telling people. Do you see how the visual branding, do you see how he's sticking to an actual theme here? All of these thumbnails have the same visual theme. So look right here. He's doing different colors, but the visual theme is still the same. So I can guarantee you when I click on one of his videos. So let's go ahead and click on, and he's consistent too, which is a very, very good thing. So let's say I click on this video here.
So yeah.
Let's take a look over here and see what he has going on. Let's look at his video quality.
Post and you're ready to hit publish, but you need a few ways to drive traffic.
I love the framing. I love the framing.
Ready for you right now.
Love the intro.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. This channel is all about combining ideas.
Right, so I like that. So when you start a video, telling people like what you're about, man. He's like getting into it. Like, this channel is all about marketing, and I'm going to show you today how you can get X, Y, and Z done.
Strategies and technologies to your business, to your marketing,
to help grow your company. And today
Love it. Love the quality. The audio's good. You probably got you probably have a really nice microphone there. You're doing a good job with your thumbnail. Your visual branding for you right now, Rosh, is amazing. You don't need any tips or pointers on that. The only thing I would say is keep on the streamlining of your thumbnails. They're really good looking. They're really good looking. Let's go to where we see playlists here. See what you're doing here. You got these here. You got these here. The one thing I would say about you, Rosh, is you've got so many videos. You've got a lot of videos. Like when a playlist gets to be this big, 400, 300, 400 videos, you may want to split them up because the benefits of a playlist kind of lose their grandeur after so long. And so what I would recommend you doing is splitting them up into seasons. And so when a playlist gets really big like this, you want to kind of break them down into seasons and kind of go from there. That's kind of my thought process on that. Under your About Me section, hopefully you have a lot about you. Let's take a look here. So marketing strategy channel by Rosh Siller, grow your creative business, my goal. Yep, you're letting me know you got new videos every week. I kind of like what you've done there. You've got, almost 800 subs now. I think you're doing a really, really solid job. What I just want to see from you now is just some kind of tightening up. And I think for you to help you grow your channel at this point, Rosh, I'm not sure I do tutorials as well. You need to be answering all the comments on your videos, answering all the questions, because that's going to help you grow. I would possibly think about live streaming because I think you're going to be able to grow an absolute huge audience for doing live streaming. So if you're not live streaming yet, I want to see you do that. And thirdly, you need to be taking yourself around to, let's see, I want to see you taking yourself to like forums, to marketing websites, to marketing gurus, and possibly doing some collaborations with those people to help you grow. And so for you right now, I'm going to give you a B+. And the reason I'm giving you a B+ is because I think you're doing a lot of things right. But I think for you now, growth is going to be coming through collaboration. It's going to be coming through, I don't know. Right now, I just want to see you do more with your channel. And you say you live stream every Monday. Keep doing that. Try to collaborate with people in your space. Join the forums, the different places and things like that. I think you're going to see a lot of growth come from you. So B+ from you, Rosh. Awesome job. So keep up the good work. All right. Let me catch up with chat here. We've had a lot of stuff going on here. You're welcome, Abby. Let's see here. What else do we have? What other questions? Rules of thirds, framing as well. Yeah, framing in videos is very important. It's important to consistently frame your videos the same way. Also, when it comes to videos on a channel, when you go watch a video, there's something about just seeing a frame, just center frame, and just how nice a video looks. What else here? Dusty, how many subs did you get in 3 months? My first 3 months, I probably got like 2 subscribers, my mother and my grandma. People think that you're just going to automatically grow. It takes time. It takes work. Let's see here. Beanie says, partner on YouTube isn't going to bring much financially to your channel. Yeah, that's a myth out there. Partnering on YouTube, if you're just getting started, it's not going to be very, very helpful for your channel. To be honest with you, you probably could make more money doing other stuff if you have a smaller channel. There's channels as small as 2, 3, 4, 5,000 subscribers making $8,000, $10,000 a month through affiliate marketing, sponsored videos, that kind of thing. Macarius asks, Dusty, is there an indicator as to which thumbnail is working or not? Well, when you A/B test them and you compare one to the other, and also on your channel, if you're not going to A/B test them, the way it works is see which thumbnails are working best for you, Macarius. So, like, what thumbnail types are giving you the most views, the most click-through rate? A new metric that YouTube is going to provide us with very soon is going to be the metric of basically how many times is your channel videos shown in search, and then the CTR, how many times they're clicked. And then once we get that metric, you're going to be able to look at the CTR or click-through rate and see how well that'll let you know how well a thumbnail's doing, is how high the click-through rate is once your video is being shown. Now, if your video is not being shown in search, then obviously, I mean, how are you going to know? But if it is being shown in search, then you're going to be able to see the actual validity of how well your thumbnail is doing. Good question, though. Flex got asked, what is affiliate marketing? Affiliate marketing is when you promote a service or a product for another company, brand, or person, and whenever someone clicks on your link, purchases that product or service, you get a kickback. So it's affiliate marketing. It's just another way for you to make money. Great answer by Beanie, though. You have, let's see here. When did I get my first 1,000 subs? Probably 2 to 3 years in. But again, I wasn't going hard on YouTube until probably 3 or 4 years ago. What's the requirements for a channel grade? Man, it's just the support of my channel and what I'm doing here. I just make people put a little money down on the table if they want a channel review. Just again, it allows me to keep doing these live streams, and it lets you know that you've put a little money in it. Let's see here. I hate to be harsh, but if people don't have much... let's see, they might be better just getting a part-time job first. Macarius, awesome. Thank you for the answer. You are more than welcome, man. All right, guys, if you want to get a channel review, please get those in now because we're about to sign off here in a few minutes. Also, want to remind you that we live stream every Friday morning, so please hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Let your friends know who are creators to come by, hang out with us if they want to get some information. Also, don't forget to go and subscribe to my podcast, YouTube Creators Hub. Also want to thank TubeBuddy for allowing me to do this and sponsoring these streams every single week. Man, what a great support it is to have them. Other than that, don't forget, guys, that you can join us over on Patreon, support us over there, and with that, you'll get access to the Creator Discord. So if you don't know what a Creator Discord is, if you look at this guy here, or look at this Discord, you are going to see that with the Discord, I'm going to change it over to Screencap now. With this Discord, if we go to the YouTube Creators Hub Discord here, look at this right here. Every day, just today, all of these messages, yesterday, all of these messages, people messaging each other, talking about YouTube. We've got a place for you to share your YouTube goals. We've got a place for you to talk about podcasting. We've got a place for you to share your channel. We've got everything and anything. So that's awesome. All right, Duck Gun wants a podcast review. I did tell him I would do that. Jordan, thanks for sticking around, man. Thanks for hanging out. And then Christina wants me to review her channel. So we're going to do that first. We're going to review Christina's channel first. If you don't know, Christina is a patron. She's a mod of the channel. She's here all the time. And so with Christina, she's doing some awesome stuff. Look at you. You blew through that 500 subscriber mark, Christina. You busted open through that mark, and you're at 584 now in a couple of weeks. Wow. That's amazing. Good stuff for you. Good stuff for you. Also, Jordan, while I'm doing this, will you please link to your podcast so I could take a look at what you have going on? That would be fantastic. Let's see here. With your videos here, Christina is a great YouTuber. She's a real estate agent, and she is absolutely killing it on YouTube right now. And you can tell what I love to do is go to old videos of people before they started implementing some of these things, like right here. Look at her older thumbnails. Look at that green, Christina. Don't ever go back to that green. Look at that. So you got down here where she used to do things back here. She started just over a year ago. You can look at this right here and take a look at all the improvements she's made from these thumbnails all the way up to now. Look at this. Boom. Look at the improvement. Look at this thumbnail. Crawfish time. Got her and her husband here. These thumbnails are so much improved. It's absolutely amazing. Let's see. What else do we have here? You got your Facebook link up here. Your LinkedIn. I love that. Let's take a look at this most recent video.
Welcome to Ascension Parish Coffee Talk, a weekly vlog where I talk about
your audio. That's how audio. That's how you want audio to sound. That's how you want audio to sound. Good job, Christina.
And whoops,
thumbs up on the audio.
We're going to go visit this place called The Chew. It's spelled T-C-H-E-W.
Look at that. Look at that on camera stuff.
Doesn't have a sound.
Look at your husband. He's like I'm in this. I'm into this. I'm into this because my wife is into it.
Crawfish. So we're gonna check them out. And Sydney's with us
great.
too.
Oh, Sydney's in there.
So we're on our way.
Good audio. Look at this intro. You're doing it. You're doing it. I'm proud of you. I'm not sure if I've graded your channel before. I want to know more about you here too in your About Me section, so don't forget to give me more about you in your About Me section here, Christina. But look right here. I'm going to go ahead and give you right now an A-, Christina. I'm going to give you the Most Improved Award today because, oh my goodness, How impressive is that? Look at my handwriting. This is awful. Most improved. But man, that's amazing. Keep doing what you're doing, Christina. I love that you're implementing your family. You're including them in your channel. Please, please, please keep doing what you're doing. And if you do join over at the Creator Discord, I would highly recommend you get to know Christina and her content and her channel, as well as Beanie. Those are, mods of the stream, and they're doing such good work on their channels. And not just their channels. They're helping me help you, if that's even a thing. So definitely take a look at that. All right, so... Macarius, how can I find sponsors for a channel like mine? Macarius, I will get on that in 1 second. Thank you for the support and the super chat. Duck Gun Chronicles, Jordan, we're going to take a look at his podcast first and foremost. Let's take a look here. So I can also, I'll do podcast reviews. I am a podcaster, have been podcasting for a long time. If you haven't already, I want you guys to check out the YouTube Creators Hub podcast. I interview creators like yourself every single week, and it's amazing. So iTunes is having, for some reason, Jordan is not letting me connect. So if you want to, maybe, let's see, I'll download iTunes here. I didn't have iTunes on my PC here, so we'll download iTunes, take a look at that. So while I'm downloading iTunes to take a look at Jordan's podcast, Macarius asks, how can I find sponsors for a channel like mine? When it comes to a channel like yours, Macarius, more of a vlog lifestyle type channel, what I like to see for you is for you to first put out more videos. You're going to need to do more videos. Right now, you only have, 5, 6, 7 videos. You want to do more. You're going to start doing the live stream. Maybe you have people come and live, do sponsors for your live stream. And then secondly, what I want to see you do is as you implement things in your channel, like right now, I feel like your channel needs a identity. I think your channel needs an identity. So with that being said, what I want to see you do is give your channel an identity. Figure out what you want to do videos about. And then what you want to do is then you can see what you're utilizing in your channel. Then you can start reaching out. And you've also got to get analytics, right? You've got to get metrics on your channel. You've got to have demos, a demo of your channel, who's listening, who's consuming your content, what types of people. Because when you approach sponsors, when you approach advertisers, they want to know 2 things. Who's watching your videos and how many of those people are watching your videos. And so you need to decide and figure all of that out. So Jordan says the Podbean link. Let's take a look at the Podbean link here. For some reason, Jordan, it's not pulling up. Like when I go to look at your channel, it's not allowing me to pull up the Podbean account. Put a new link in there and we'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at your podcast. Thank you all so much while we're waiting on this here for stopping by today. We're an hour and a half into this thing and we've been about 30 strong this whole time. What a fantastic stream it's been today. Don't forget to subscribe because we do this every Monday and Friday. All right, let's see here. Maybe if I remove, for some reason, the links, they do not like that little thing on the end of it here. Here we go. Yeah, okay. All right, screening cam here. All right. Let's see here. I love the imagery, the artwork of the wood duck hunt here. I love that. Episode 9, Passion of Pursuit, Joey's Faith in Waterfowl Story. Jordan, this one here, this is going to sound crazy to you, but here's what you need to do. Where you see Episode 9, where you put EP.9, what I want to see from you is I want you to change that to 009 and then a colon. And so what I mean by that is I want to see you do it. Let me just kind of show you kind of what I do. So here is my podcasting page here. So if we get my podcast here, take a look at what I do. So whenever I title a podcast here, like let's just use the one that I did with you, Jordan. Like you can look here. The reason why you want to do it like 009 or 008 is for this reason. When you get up to 3 digits, the way that the podcast players like iTunes in particular, the way that they do their numbering, it'll look weird. It'll mess it up. And so you don't want to put EP dot anything like that because that kind of confuses the search engines, because you got to remember iTunes and places like that, they're search engines as well, and they're going to be pulling up. So right here, Ep9, I want you to change that to 009 : and then also I want you to basically just change that numbering, and that's going to help you as well. Let's see, you got your links here and your show notes, which I like. There's nothing wrong with that. When we go here to Podbean, let's take a listen.
We didn't do something that somebody else was already doing. Like, okay, we're going to
start
the interview, and I'm going to say, here's my good buddy Jordan. When it's fast and furious.
So your audio sounds good. Like, your audio sounds fantastic for your, for a podcast, which I like. And I don't know what you're doing to record your audio for like Skype or whatever, but I use Call Recorder for Mac, or I've even used Audio Hijack. Both of those are really good. iTunes is giving me trouble now that I've tried to do it. Let's see, what else do we have here? Let's go ahead and click. Now, I don't know where you got almost 1,000 downloads, which is good. Where are you putting your podcast? Like, where are you distributing your podcast? So we got 9 episodes in. Looks like you're being real consistent, which is very key for podcasting, Jordan, is you want to be consistent with uploading your podcast. So make sure you don't miss a week. If you have an upload date, stick to that upload date. I think it's going to be extremely important. And then the one thing that I would say for you is you need to start guesting on other outdoor podcasts. So go to iTunes, go and look for outdoor podcast. So for you, we'll go ahead and finish this here. And for iTunes, for you, what I want you to do is go to the outdoor section of iTunes, search for podcasts related to outdoor stuff, out hunting, things like that. And so let's go ahead and go to the store here, and let's look for what you have here. What is the name of your show? Is it called, let's see here, Duck Gun Podcast? So let's see here. Duck Gun Podcast. Let's take a look and see here. Here we go. So your channel artwork looks really good. Let's make this bigger. You've already got 6 reviews. Reviews and ratings are extremely important when it comes to podcasting, Jordan. The way the system works in iTunes is that the more reviews you have, the better that a podcast will rank. And what you want to do is go to this outdoor section here of this here. And what I want you to do is I want you to click on these podcasts, the ones that are very popular, the top podcasts in the scene. And I want you to email these people. So I want you to go like the Hunting Collective here by Ben O'Brien. I want you to go here. I want you to find out a way to connect with Ben, and I want you to see if he'd be willing to come on your show or vice versa. I want you to collaborate. It works the same way with YouTube. I want you to collaborate with these people, and I want you to see if you can grow your podcast that way, because I think you're going to find that you get really successful. Because what you want to do is once you start ranking in the categories for like this here, like when you go to iTunes now and you search for, let's go ahead and search for YouTube in iTunes now. What we're going to see is if we go to the podcasting here, the first YouTube relevant podcast that comes up is going to be mine right here. There's other podcasts, but the reason that is because if you go to the ratings and reviews, is I'm telling people to review. I'm telling people to rate my podcast. And so down here, I've got a lot of people willing to confess kind of what the podcast has helped them with. And then if we go to management and marketing, if we go to this category, and then we go to top podcast here, you'll be able to scroll down and see that I should be in the top 200. Yeah, right here, 138. And see, this is helping me grow and helping me get in front of new listeners and new downloads. And so that's kind of my thought. So I love what you're doing, Jordan. Keep it up, man. Just go and reach out to those people in your space and see if they'd be willing to come on and have you do that. So, all right, guys, what a great stream. Don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Love what you guys are doing. Thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate that. If you wanted a channel review, didn't get one today, that's completely fine. We'll be accepting the super chats next stream, doing channel reviews every single week, every single Monday and Friday. Don't forget, this coming Monday, we'll be doing a later stream around 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I'm going to try to tinker with my times a little bit, see if I can bring in some new folks. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for listening. Thanks so much for joining me today. Keep pressing that record button. Talk to you later.